We have never had this much trouble. Never.
Okay. I think we are live. I can hear you. Let me
All right.
just message everybody. Let them know where to go.
Okay.
Oh!
That was Alliene, in case you can hear that. That's Alliene being very frustrated, which I can understand since we've been fighting with the computer for the last half hour plus 3 minutes. Everything was running fine, and then at exactly 12:30, everything stopped. Sound, camera, nothing worked. So, do you want me to
Well, let me
look
just
somewhere else?
open some. No, you need to wait.
All right, I'll stay right here and hope that.
Just tell us your life story. I don't
Tell us my life story.
know.
Ah.
Okay, we've got 2 people watching. Let me just get everybody else.
All right.
here.
We'll start in just a few minutes, everyone. So I should keep you entertained while we're waiting, or I can say that tomorrow is the 17th of May, which is Syttende Mai, which is the Norwegian national holiday, Day of Independence. And because Norway was either part of Denmark or part of Sweden for hundreds of years, it's a very important day in Norway, obviously. It's celebrated with parades and wonderful food and lots of dancing and lots of music. I had the honor to play for Syttende Mai in Oslo on the main plaza with my Norwegian Krukarpa many years ago. I won't think about how many years ago it was. Probably 15. And I got to march in the parade and wave at the king and his family, which was very exciting. I felt it was a great honor. I've been in Norway for Syttende Mai many times and performed with my Norwegian Krukarpa, which I sadly do not have here at the moment. It's in, both of mine are in Germany. But, so if you see me looking confused, you should know that the Norwegian Krukarpa, in my opinion, my theory, was played like this. So that means everything's upside down and backwards. So all of these songs that I usually play on the Krukarpa, I've had to turn around and play on a normal harp. So sometimes my fingers get knots in them. How are we doing?
8.
Okay.
I guess we can start.
All
I
right.
was just trying to let everybody know.
All right. Yeah, and we now have an unhappy child because of all of the back and forth, but that's all right. We'll somehow persevere. Thank you for hanging in there. And what else can I tell you exciting? That Norway and Scotland were actually one cultural area for centuries and centuries. And Northern Scotland, Caithness, Sutherland, the Orkneys, the Shetland Islands all belonged to Norway for many years. So there are Scandinavian elements in the Scots dialect. There are...
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Ah, she's coming. All right.
I'm coming.
Yes. All right. Yay.
Hi.
Ah! Sorry, dear. Thank you for waiting for us.
Yes.
And what was I just saying? Yes. Much contact between Norway and Scotland throughout the centuries. Always contact, and therefore there are Norwegian elements in Scottish ballads and in Scottish stories. And there are also Scottish elements in Norwegian culture as well. Für die aus Deutschland, ich weiß, das wird jetzt sehr spät, aber vielen Dank, dass Sie gewartet haben oder ihr gewartet habt. Schottland und Norwegen waren jahrhundertelang ein Kulturgebiet und deswegen gibt es viele norwegische Motive in den schottischen Balladen und es gibt auch in der Musik sehr viel Kreuzungen, sehr spannende Sache. Man muss immer dran denken, dass ein Meer zu der Zeit verbunden hat und nicht getrennt hatte. We have to remember that the ocean in those times, in early times, especially during the times of the Vikings, did not separate. It kept people in contact. So that's why we're celebrating Syttende Mai with Scottish ballads. Deswegen feiern wir Syttende Mai mit schottischen Balladen.
And thank you for being here. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We don't know how long we're going to be able to run the concert, so if we disappear, then we disappear.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yes. All right, so
we'll just get started and start singing.
Yes. The heroine of this ballad's name is Sove, which is, of course, the Norwegian Solveig, or Sølvi. Hi, Sølvi, I hope you're watching. And from the way this woman acts, you can tell that she's one of those strong Scandinavian women, because she wants to be married, but she wants to be sure that she's marrying the right one. And in order to test him, she disguises herself as a highway robber, waits for him on the high road, and robs him of all he has, except for the diamond ring, which he refuses to give up. Since she had given him this ring, that's exactly what she wanted him to do. And she rides off and surprises him the next morning with all of the things that she had stolen. Das ist eine Ballade von einer Frau, Sove heißt sie. Und sie will heiraten, aber sie will sicher sein, dass sie den Richtigen heiratet. Und um das zu prüfen, verkleidet sie sich als Straßenräuber und räubt ihm alles, was er hat. Nur er weigert sich, einen Diamantring herzugeben. Und genau das will sie.
She dressed herself in man's array, with a brace of pistols all at her side, to meet her true love, away she rides. As she came galloping on the brae, she met her true love, and she made him stand and deliver, young man, she said. And if you do not, how should you dead? He delivered up his golden store, but still she craved for one thing more, that diamond ring that I see you wear. Oh, hand it over, and your life I'll spare. From my diamond ring I would not part, for it's a token from my sweetheart. Be damned, you rogue, said he, and you'll be hanged, for murdering me. Young Sove and her true love were seen. He spied his watch hanging from her belt, which made him blush, lads, like any rose. Why do you blush, you silly young thing? I thought to have that diamond ring. 'Twas I who robbed you all on that brae. So here's your gold, love, so here's your ball and your watch and chain. I only did it for to know if you would be a man or no. If you'd have given me that ring, she said, I'd have pulled the trigger, I'd have pulled the trigger and shot you dead.
So that was the test. If you'd given me that ring, I'd have shot you dead. Das war die Prüfung. Wenn du mir den Ring gegeben hättest, hätte ich dich erschossen. In the year 1281, Princess Margaret of Scotland married King Eric in Bergen. There was a child who was known as the Maid of Norway, little Princess Margaret. She died mysteriously on her way back to Scotland. And that is what threw Scotland into the chaos and tragedy that was so well portrayed in the movie Braveheart. 1281 heiratete Prinzessin Margarete von Schottland König Erik von Norwegen in Bergen. Sie hatten ein Kind, die Maid of Norway, eine kleine Prinzessin Margarete, die, als sie die Krone übernehmen sollte von Schottland, auf mysteriöse Weise auf dem Weg nach Schottland starb. Und danach entstand dieses Durcheinander, was in dem Film Braveheart dargestellt wurde. This song is called Sir Patrick Spens, and many people believe that it is about the sea captain who transported Princess Margaret to Norway. While they're there, they celebrate, but one of the Norwegian sailors complains that they've stayed too long. So Patrick Spens, despite the warning of his cabin boy, who says, I saw the new moon yestereen with the old moon in her arm. He says we shouldn't sail. Patrick Spens sails anyway and never makes it back to Scotland. Patrick Spens ist ein Kapitän und viele glauben, dass Margarete nach Norwegen gefahren hat, als sie heiraten sollte. In der Ballade feiern sie viel und ein norwegischer Seemann klagt, dass sie zu lange in Norwegen geblieben sind und die sollen heim. Und Patrick Spens, trotz Warnung von seinem Cabin Boy, macht sich auf den Weg, aber das Schiff erreicht Schottland niemals. Sir Patrick Spens is the best skipper that he ever sailed the sea. To Norway, to Norway, to Norway are the fame, the king's daughter of Norway, 'tis we must fetch her hame. Sailed upon the sea a day but only there they fain would be. The pipes and harp so sweetly played, the trumpet loudly sound, in every hall wherein they were mirth it did resound. Then up there spake an old skipper, and ill-bearing Doug was he. You've stayed our lying in Norway, spending your king's money. Make haste, my merry man, our good ship sails on the morn. Ach, ever and alas, my master dear, for I fear a deadly storm. For I saw the new moon yesterday, with the old moon in her arm. And if we gang to sea, master, I fear we'll come to harm. Oh, lang, lang may their ladies sit with their combs until their hand, before they see Sir Patrick Spence a-sailing to the strand. Ach, 40 miles off Aberdeen, 'tis 50 fathoms deep, and there lies good Sir Patrick Spence, with the Scots lairds at his feet. We'll try not to do all tragic ballads.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reschedule the rest of the concert. The battery is about today.
Oh, all right.
So.
So,
Sorry, there's such a mess today.
yeah, at least you got 2 songs. We will do this program again next Saturday. Is that right? Will we have time?
No, let's just say
We
we
will
will inform you
Yeah.
when we are going to do this program. Maybe
Because
yeah.
your brother's expecting his baby on the 24th.
Ah!
So that might...
Maybe not.
Maybe not the
Yeah.
23rd.
So we'll let you know what day, what time. We'll send you.
Yes,
the info.
please, if you don't have either of our email addresses, try and find it, or write me a message on Facebook.
Or leave a comment, not in the live stream comment, but leave a comment on one of our
On the
videos.
yeah.
I'll look at all the comments, so I can see that. Just
And then
let
we
us
can
know.
put you on our mailing list if you'd like to be on the mailing list. Okay? Yeah, we're losing.
Yep, it's
everything.
blinking. You can see it.
Okay, so sorry. We don't know why everything went wrong today and why the battery all of a sudden.
It was fully charged and it just
and
drained.
it just, yeah. So.
Ghosts.
something-
Ghosts.
Oh, Travis, that's your fault. You attract them.
We're just gonna blame Travis because we can.
All right. Well, happy Syttende Mai.
And thanks for
Ha
being
det
here.
bra.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah.
Please come back. We promise it'll be better next time. Technologically speaking.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.